I like chicken, chicken in my butt. I like chicken in my butt. I like chicken, chicken in my butt. Oh, welcome back. My name's Xoinatos, and on the last episode, there's lovely romance drama, girl drama, and now that we're at the school, we have the knowledge of knowing that there are suspicious, sussy activities with murder going around. We just don't know who, what, where, when, why. Actually, we do know where. It's in the city, the Big Apple. And then now we have to find our troublemaker Blondie over here because remember she was with the Ryui, our friend, not our girlfriend, our friend that happens to be a girl. That's like some anime stuff. Oh, you mean my girlfriend? No, not my girlfriend. I mean, she's a friend, and she's a girl, and I mean, Alright, class is getting off to a dreary start after the contemplations that I had within my head. Oh my lord. Yahiko naps through math. As usual. I started to get tired too. Ugh. Almost fall asleep. Hypnotic. Elizabeth glares at me through English. Damn, he can't even pay attention to learning a language. Edgar Allan Poe? Wait a minute, wait just a freaking minute. I thought, at the beginning of the series, I said this whole entire kabang was like the modern Edgar Allan Poe when it came to literature. They literally dropped Edgar Allan Poe. Oh, I am prediction 5 gajillion billion. Like and subscribe for my gajillion billion IQ. Elizabeth glares through the English probably because the teacher had me recite some Edgar Allan Poe and found it so stupid. Oh, sorry, Your Highness, that was not all bilingual like your perfect self. Then it's world history. The class just goes through the day, you know? Our teacher arrives in camouflage getup, proudly waving a Samu City flag, screaming at the top of his lungs. Okay, maggots, listen up! You think school's easy? You think this'll be a cakewalk? Oh my, what the hell is going on here? Well, you're right, because this blasted place gone soft. Back in my day, we didn't have no study guides, textbooks, nah. We had to do them upside down, uphill, so both ways. While my peers seemed petrified, I only smile amusedly. If only classes were all like this. None of you have any excuse to get less than 90 on your test. So help me, if I see a single 80, I'll give you a taste of the old days. I don't want to experience what it's like in the old days. Ah! The old days? The teacher's eyes flare with delight. Oh, I was waiting for someone so absent-minded to answer such a feeble-minded question. That's right, them old days. Back in the days, kids used to read analog clocks. Back in the days, kids used to smoke outside of school hours. Now they smoke inside the bathroom. They didn't string us up like ankles over a pits of hungry lions. Actually goes under. Do lions even exist in Japan? Alright, maggots, let's get this party started. The teacher thrusts a heavy finger at the board. Setting it the test each of our desks. You got till 11:25. Sissies, then it's judgment day. With that, he flops on his chair, props his feet on the tabletop, and stuffs his face with a rag and newspaper. I give the test a once over. I should have studied more, but maybe I can bluff the right answers. What was Europe's rapid colonization of Africa after 18... What? I actually have to answer this? I didn't think I'd have to... Oh, no. I mean, I think I... Oh, no. Force. No. Every demand for workers. No. Raw materials. At least I remember that. What does ancient yin-yang Chinese symbol represent? There's that about complementary. Dualism, which everything is a conflict and unresolvable. No, it's not unresolvable. It's complementary. I know this to a T. Zen concept of unity and artistic. No, theory of everything is opposite, but complementary. Right? The correct chronological order of at least 3 current world religions. Current chronological order? Buddhism is the oldest. Yeah, Buddhism's the oldest. But Islam, what the heck? That doesn't make sense. None of this makes sense! Should it be Buddhism, Islam, then Christianity? Oh, wait. No? Huh? Oh, great. Oh, great! Okay, what's up? You know, kids nowadays. I'll just look up the oldest religion on Google right here. Oldest religion. Boom. Hindu. Okay. Second oldest religion. Oh, great. the 8 religions in the world. They'll probably give me no. Hinduism. Okay, so that's the list. And then we have Zoroastrianism, which helps sell Christianity. Judaism. So, Jainism. Okay, Confucianism. Okay, so Buddhism. And then Buddhism is first. So I saw that. I didn't see Judaism. Buddhism. And then, please. Oh. What are the religions? Oh my lord! What religions exist before Christianity? Judaism. Whatever. Buddhism. I already said it. Oh god! So much school stuff. What was the China's race lead forward? Exchange is in the third world. Industrialized China. Industrialized economy. You're right. What are your practices global and convenience anyway? What? Okay. And well, anyway. It was like what's the purpose? To primogeniture? No, whatever that one. That went better than I expected. Yes! I'm so awesome. Triumph to utter despair. Surprisingly, Yahiko was the fastest rider of them all, trumping even Elizabeth. Out of curiosity, I steal a peek. Name? Calling people names is rude. Date? I'm not dating anyone right now. American humor would be like, list several ways the Russians prepared for the Cold War. They wore really big coats and took medicine every 6 hours. Describe how Hitler gained influence in Germany. They produced a lot of chocolate until they were the biggest candy factory in Asia. Is he for real? What major event incited the Japanese capitulation during World War II? The nuclear bomb. Oh, well, he almost got that one right. Yahiko. Time for sign language. Your answer on question 3 is wrong. He grins and shouts me a thumbs up. What major event incited the Japanese capitulation World War II? The Rego movie premiere. How did he do that in sign language? He raises his eyebrow at me. How's this? Wait, what? I nod encouragingly. Now all of his answers will look dumb. Now that's more consistent. I return to my exam. Last question that remains is a long essay. Elaborate on one of the following historical themes with at least 3 specific. Oh, this brings me back. You have to like talk. You have to make 3 points. Each point is a paragraph. 5 paragraphs total. You know what I mean? Subjugation of humanity, economic inequality, wealth disparity, role of religion in society. Well, this will be easy. I select the first option and start rambling about how everyone sucks and is unbelievably power hungry. It's the easiest essay I've ever written. I've finished with plenty of time to spare. After I hand my test, I take a moment to evaluate my surroundings. Oh, Yahiko's reached the essay. Perfect. He selected the second option, the economic gap between wealthy and poor. Damn, he sure is based, ain't he? I believe that the solution of all the conflicts and stuff between rich people and poor people is that they should try to understand each other. You know, like rich people need to realize that hardships of the poor and try to do something about it. And the poor need to understand that not all rich people are the same. That's all he pens up before he turns his test in? He's completely missed the point of the question. Whatever. Well, that's Yahiko. Rid of my entertainment, I'd stare into space and think about nothing as classes continue on. I get so utterly bored. But now is time for the real content to begin. Lunch bell, ding dong, ding dong. Oh, I wish. Actually, no. Yeah, I remember the bell rang, and it was more so like a beep than a ding dong, ding dong. But yeah. Those were the days. Where are you off to? To track down Ryu, of course. You sound like you're stalking prey. Who says I'm not? And obviously, with no intention of slowing down, she barrels out of the room with a single purpose. As she does, a group of girls race into the room, crowding around Elizabeth. Is this you, Elizabeth? You were the arcade guy. I such an amazing pattern. You're so cool. Elizabeth smiles at her groupies, unusually gentle. Thank you. She coughs delicately. Sorry, my throat seems a bit dry. Oh, shave right there. I got some tea for you. Tea and crumpets, you British girl. Elizabeth smiles and appreciates it as the groupie sprints out of the classroom. Then Masato comes roaring in. I cringe. Expecting yet another sales pitch for the track team, but he crashes past me, grabbing one of my hapless classmates. You! Who, me? You started a bitter family feud, you ignorant whelp! Well, what? I never seen you in my life. You mess with my little bro. You mess with me. Come here. Masato seizes the student's ear and drags him into the hallway, leaving a trail of gossiping students in his wake. Weird. I never knew Masato had a little brother. See ya, dude. Where are you going? To see my applicants for my amazing club, of course. You interested in joining? It's called the Happy Club. Suddenly, I'm very glad to have other plans. Have fun with that. He only beams. I will. And with that, he probably disappears. That was oddly hectic for an ordinary school day. Well, at least it's convenient. Now I'm left to my own devices. Huh, interesting. Alright, Akira. It's time I have a few words with you. I need to get to the bottom of your little mishandlings. I entered the cafeteria with laser focus, searching for the familiar head of blonde hair. I vaguely noticed Yahiko gesturing exaggeratedly for a few skeptical students, but I passed over them. After a few minutes of circling the cafeteria, I still haven't caught sight of my intended target. Superino, Sarge! I quickly rip around and come face to face with the object of my search, a bright-eyed girl bubbling with energy as demonstrated by her tendency to bounce on the balls of her feet. Hey, Akira. It's been a while, Sarge. I can't help but sigh. I can sense that the ensuing conversation has been very long and a difficult one. My name isn't Sarge. I never said it was. Then why do you keep calling me Sarge? Because Sarge is short for sergeant. She sobs. Great. And I'm hungry. Let's get some food. She skips. La 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 la. I didn't sign up for this when I was going to school. This girl. Wait. Why did she talk to me anyway? You know what I mean? I was the one who wanted to talk with her. Akira's an interesting case. She and Ryui joined drama club last year. That's how they became friends. So they claim. It did take long for them to be close, and this year they're rooming together. Oh, roomies. Akira, well, if I had to describe her, I'd say she's free-spirited, doing her own thing, off in her own world. She doesn't really associate with us much, just Ryui. She's a bit eccentric, though. I suppose in a refreshing way. I suppose. I suppose. When we've gotten our food, Akira makes her way to an obscure corner of the cafeteria and digs through her bag, pulling out a green and white plaid blanket with a flourish. I present to you NnyTHM, the 17th. I craned my neck. I had to read that Roman numeral for a second. I wonder if kids can even read Roman numerals nowadays. I'll assume not. Haha, kids are stupid. Lamau. Haha. Where? Here. She shakes the blanket. The blanket? Don't be rude. How would you feel if NnyTHM the 17th calls you the human all the time? Use her name. I'm not going through with all the effort just to spare the feelings of an inanimate object. All right. She frowns at me, but gently lays the blanket on the floor. Don't keep crying. It was NnyTHM the 17th exact retribution on you for the grave insult you just made. I'm sure I'll live. Akira only shrugs and settles on the blanket. A few students in the background sends us bewildered glances. Why don't you just sit at a table? Why didn't you just sit on the ground? Chairs aren't meant to be sat on. So's the ground. Fine, you sit on the ground. I'll sit on the table. Okay. You know, if you and I are beating that party like an awkward leaf that's growing in the fire of the stem. I see you all the time, we never actually hang out. Ugh. It's not really fair. You choose not to hang out with us. On second thought, I'm not even sure if I'd be able to handle Akira on a daily basis. Oh, Sarge, I never saw you were so fun. Right. I gather myself, think. I need to get my head together. So, think. Breathe in, breathe out. This crazy nut job of a woman. Something interesting happened today? Did you pretend that you were a cross-dressing duchess? Huh? It's not too bad. It was totally been interesting. Most brains have interconnected neurons, but I feel like she has like a quantum computer up in her brain thinking 5 things separately at the same time. No, Ryu tripped and injured her ankle. Oh no! Well, I don't think she actually injured it. She was running around, or just a few minutes later. Did you carry her? Yeah. Piggyback? What does that matter? Oh, the healing power of true love! Oh, I envy your bond! You see, love is like antidepressants with herbal infusions. Most of the time, people get involved so they feel good regardless of the actual result. But sometimes, when your bond's really deep, it can actually physically heal you. Only sometimes, though. Like, maybe less than 0.0016%. That's a accurate percentage. I carried her bridal style, actually. I carried her bridal style. Yeah, true. I did that. Bridal style? Yeah. Jeez, don't need your mic to peek. 10 times the healing power. 10 times the bond. Like a
like a covalent bond or ionic, depending on the properties.
Her way of thinking is impressive, honestly. I don't even know how she makes these associations. Look, Akira, can you give me a straight answer?
The angle of the inter is irrelevant since an inter is a abstract concept and therefore not subject to angles in first place.
Right. Can you just... No, she's like pretending or whatever. That's the sound she makes when... Every time I see that face, it's like... You know what I mean? Oh, isn't that American? I don't know what she said.
Oh, right. I plead the 38th.
I can only sigh at this. Akira definitely has something to do with it.
Oh, I plead the 5th.
Isn't it American?
I plead the 38th.
Okay. I plastic examples of anything to go by. Probably formed some elaborate plan and managed to convince Ryu to go along with it. Well, look, I know Ryu's your friend, but stop trying to matchmake us. Honestly, it's getting a little annoying.
Just like how you pretend that you don't notice Ryu's feelings. You got caught. Ha! You absolute man whore.
Whoa, Akira. Look, it isn't exactly your business. Can you just stay out of it?
Oh, but it is my business. More than you might think.
That sounds ominous. Still, it'll end up hurting Ryu. Do you want that?
Why would Ryu get hurt?
Just let me deal with it, okay? It's already complicated enough.
It doesn't have to be.
Too much trouble. Look, Akira, what you're doing will only end up hurting Rui. I scoop up my dishes, leave the table before she has a chance to speak. Maybe it's rude, but I'm not encouraging any delusional fantasies regarding Ryu and me. Jeez, what a D-bag. What a D-bag! Oh, the humanity of this dude. This dude. Afternoon classes pass by uneventfully. Elizabeth seems to be in a good mood from praise from her groupie. She completely ignores me instead of hassling me. Yahiku is unusually quiet. Even Misaki is all but silent. From her clouded expression, I guess that her discussion with Ryu didn't go too well. When the bell rings, I'm almost unsettled at how quiet the day was. The lull of the afternoon seems to settle in every crevice of the classroom, bringing a haze of sleep with. The teacher's voice slips into an indiscernible drone as every student struggles to keep their eyes open for a few remaining minutes of school. Understood. All right, homeroom dismissed. Immediately, everyone bolts on their feet. Yay! It's time to leave. Already the 4th day of school. Jeez. I guess that's 3rd year for you. Lemao.
Oh, hey, Misaki. Did you see the new episode of Go Over Mecha yesterday?
Actually, I did. Oh.
Why, of course. It tuned in to live stream the moment it opened.
Oh, wow. It's the unexpected BFFs.
So, what do you think?
Well, I saw the president grave spontaneously.
No, wait, sorry, no spoilers. You know, since Yama might not have seen it.
Oh, right. How unexpectedly generous of him. I thought it was entertaining as always. Oh, I see. They won't say it unless I have seen it. Ah, nice game. It definitely was. Well, no offense, but I don't think the bar is set very high. What's this, man? Did you really get a girlfriend? Oh wow, Masato appeared.
Masato, my man, how's your vengeance?
Wait, what?
Some punk paid, because he hates Masato.
Yeah.
But I bet Masato gave him a real taste of their own medicine. Ah!
Oh yeah, I did. You pick a fight with one Kurogane, you pick a fight with all of them! Wait, won't you get in trouble for hitting him? He'll definitely tattle on you. Hit him! Nah, man, I locked him in a room and taught him the cluster decomposition theorem. Made him write a paper on it in one sitting. Somehow that sounds a lot more horrifying than just beating him up. Actually, though, that sounds pretty funny.
I don't think we met.
Who are you?
I transferred here yesterday. Misaki Kazehaya, at your service. She's super cool. She watches Go Over Mecha, and she's a model.
Huh, that's cool. Name's Masato Kurogane. I'm on the track team. He stops there. We wait for a moment, expecting a more elaborate introduction.
And
what? That's all that matters, ain't it? Not the fact that he's the president of the honors club, or one of the top students in the school. We're a 3rd year.
I take it you enjoy track then.
Hell yeah! Track is like water. Without it, you die! It's nice seeing like this. Even though they're literally 3rd year, but then you have the transfer student kind of like the dealio. Although when I was a senior year, actually, Or maybe it was junior year. Junior year. Yeah, junior year. There's a transfer student, literally like an anime. You like you do this, blah 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 blah, and then you have the transfer student. And he was a dude, and it's like, there's nothing wrong. But then there's like, you know, at the time of the high school anyways, he was able to get a girlfriend. It was like, oh, that's nice. And then the girl had their like anime experience in high school, whatever. And then I remember, I just remember being at one of like the prep rallies, for example, you know, because American high schools do that. And then the transfer student at the time was with the girl in senior year, because obviously they're trying to get accustomed to everything. And I guess they were talking over the phone. How nice. If only it was that easy for me. Well, it'd be easy. It's just that you need people that actually want to talk to you. Anyways. Anyways. Yeah, I just remember during the prep rally, it was like the girl that he was with at the time, she was like laying on his lap. And no, he was also equally like resting his head on her lap. And I was like, why can it be me? With like a hypothetical like other person, for example, in another hypothetical like scenario, not like actually them. Like for example, like the guy has the girl on the lap, and it's like, why can't that be me? And it's like me imagining me being on the guy's lap. Oh, perfect. Why can't that be me? That would be funny. Yeah, I've actually. Wow. I just have so many experiences. It's just amazing just to look back on all the wonderful memories that I've made as a wee little lad.
That's some dedication.
Yep, and I'm saying this way. Well, my name's Yami Ishimoto. That was uncalled for.
Well, as long as you keep it up, I'm sure you'll accomplish anything.
Says every cliche movie ever. They ignore me, firmly shake hands, and then they become friends. Except Ryui, ironically enough. It's like she replaced her in the group. Look at that. Ryui would have been in the middle, but now she's there. Oh, so how do you all know each other?
See, Yama and Ryui are all childhood friends, actually.
Whoa, really? Why ain't Ryu here then? Ooh, awkward.
Now that you mention it, she should be here by now. You don't think she called for a cleanup duty, do you?
We don't have cleanup duty. The school pays for janitors. True.
Oh, that would explain a lot.
Oh, how many years has it been in this school again? Oh, hold on. Someone, give me a straight answer. Where's Ryui? Mizaki clears her throat and steels herself.
We're not in the best of terms at the moment, but I'm working to resolve the issues as soon as possible.
You sound like you're debugging some code, Mickey.
But it's true. We're not getting along particularly well.
Aw. It's like it just from. Okay, girl. Huh, I see.
See what?
You guys were just getting along. Masato turns to Mickey with a grave expression. I don't know, man. Something about you seems sus. Seems kind of harsh, but at least he told her up the front.
What?
You should have seen it earlier, but yeah, you're too nice. Don't you work in the modeling industry? Ain't you supposed to be cutthroat and all that?
I'm not like some kind of dastardly mastermind.
Then what's the deal with you and Ryui?
I like to know that myself. She's the one ignoring me.
Huh. They both stare at each other. Awkward! Oh, hell, I don't know. I'm going to track. He strides out of the classroom. High school drama! My favorite! That was strange.
Sorry about that, Misaki. Masa's not usually like that. Maybe he ate something funny, like at lunch. Maybe some blonde girl put some spices in his food to spicing things up. Who knows?
Well, this just got awkward. First Ryui, now Masato pushing Miki out of the cold. Usually they're the worst and most inclusive people though, but this time, I don't know. Someone save me, anything! Oh, a phone. That was convenient. 1540. Yama Ishimoto. Ooh, messages.
Ooh, Cafe de la Planks, 5 p.m. Don't you dare be late, or I shall dock your pay. Also, insist you share your location with me.
I'll get this from Shigure. Oh, the controller. Hold on one moment. There we go. The controller works. I don't know why I just did that. Okay, never mind. Wait, isn't that on the volunteer basis? What kind of pay am I getting? In the final message. Wait a minute. Does your phone even support location sharing? Yes. But it's so old.
Unlike your brain, I predict.
Why am I working with this woman again? Whatever, I mash a few buttons to share my location with her. Not like she'll break into my house or anything. Wait, why am I entertaining this idea? I don't even know her!
Dude, what are you smiling?
Oh, smiling.
Grinning, as a matter of fact.
Grimacing, not grit. There's a big difference. Sorry, but something came up. Turns out I have to go.
Oh, that's fine. I have my club to see. Oh, you have a club? Yeah, I just started it. Want to join? It's called the Happy Club. Oh, sorry, but my work schedule limits my ability to participate in clubs. Oh, well, that makes sense.
Wow, smooth. She should go in politics. Who in their right mind would actually want to join a group called the Happy Club?
Then, ladies and gentle fellows, I shall be off. See ya.
Aw, bye, Yakiko. You too, Misaki.
Have a good rest of the day, Alma.
Aw. And with that, we managed to barely salvage the awkward moment atmosphere as we go our separate ways. Very awkward indeed. I pull up this Cafe de la Paix on my phone and find it on the same street as GFC. Huh. It's quite weird how I was able to find this place. I've never been here before. Whoa, in District 8. Maybe I'll find the closest one. Shiguri doesn't seem like the blah blah blah, or rather she doesn't seem like the type for the inconvenience herself. Blah, 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 blah. There are cliques of academy students without the seats, girl immersed in superficial gossip, and guys exchanging ridiculous stares. I pass by the handful of police officers and blah 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 blah. Blah blah blee blee blue. When I first double checked my phone, hopefully I'm not on. I met at the definition of modest: chipped paint, dusty windows, and swaying sign. 3 broken letters. Maybe this is Shigeru's way of exacting vengeance. I take a deep breath and enter. Ooh, nice. Surprisingly, the place is really decent on the inside. Sophisticated and sleek. The array of elegant furniture is punctuated by the black grand piano by the far wall of the cafe. A delectable smell of butter and sugar, just from the counter of the shop, where several intricate glass displays boast rows of unique pastries reminiscent of a fairy tale world. Welcome, may I take your order? Cashier greets me with a smile, drawing for the file. Wait a minute, isn't she? Oh, smart girl over here being like, I work part-time. Aw, look at that little headband thing she's wearing. Aw, cute. I love those. Come to think of it, I never seen where she even goes after the class.
Of all people, it would be you.
Consider it your lucky day.
Just give me your order.
Situation's just too good to pass up. Elizabeth, a cashier. Oh, do enlighten me. Why such a wealthy, empowered young woodman would stoop so to making lattes and washing dishes?
Work experience, obviously. Every successful person comes from humble beginnings.
Sure. Oh yeah, sure, but the way she's averting her eyes is suspicious. So why didn't your parents get some cushy internship at a dream corporation?
You know, some people would want to earn their success instead of being spoon-fed by their parents.
But being spoon-fed is so much easier. I've learned by now that comments like that would take up a little more than actual insults. Sure enough, it works.
You're insufferable.
What's that? I should complain to customer services about the abusive cashier.
Just order already.
As I lazily glaze around the pastry displays, a flicker of motion catches my eye. Oh, it's the girl who always hangs out with Elizabeth, but not once do I ever know her name. An ordinary student settled in the corner, elbow propped on the table, eyes glinting in amusement as she absent-mindedly twirls a pencil between her fingers. Her back is slouched. Why do I care about her? I don't even know her name!
Are you going to order, or are you going to waste my space like always? I'll give him a moment, Beth.
I glance around the book, open face. Advanced English Syntax and Grammatical Principles version 3. What the heck? It's the same one I have. She must be a third year in a different class. Head tilted. Oh, blah, 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 blah. I get the impression she's studying just like me. Hard enough. Who are you?
Isn't it courteous to introduce yourself before you demand my identity?
As your buddy Lizzie has probably told you, courtesy isn't my strong suit.
Then what is it? Nothing. Just a bit of friendly advice, Beth. But you may want to watch your step around this one.
What makes you say that?
Why, he's figured you out.
This elicits an unusual reaction. Bitchin' lips! Fiddly! Bitchin' lips! fiddling hands, and an anxious shift of the eyes. Odd, I don't recall figuring out anything. Well, I feel like I think I know who she is. But let's see where this is going. Well, Yama, why don't you give Beth a little glance? Her eyes are twinkling at me challengingly, like she knows I don't know, but wants me to figure out. Why would she do that? Why isn't she taking Elizabeth's side? Fine, I don't apologize. Don't tell anyone. Well, now I really have no clue what's going on, but I might as well go along with it. Yeah, why shouldn't I? Ow. She seems at a loss of words. I can't help but grin. You'll pay me? Yeah, you know I can't. This catches me off guard, but thankfully, I'm able to hide my expression just in time. Interesting. She can't pay. That can only mean she's not as high as mighty as she pretends to be. Maybe her spending is restricted by her parents, or maybe she's legitimately poor. This just gets better and better. So it's that big of a deal if everyone finds out? Don't ever think about it. Yep, definitely not rich. Perfect princess that everyone was led to believe she was. Pretty pleased with a cherry on top. Pretty pleased with a cherry on top. As begging goes, it's subpar, but I decided to let it go. I don't plan on making her life miserable. It's more of a power thing. With blackmail hanging over her head, she'll finally stop bothering me. Damn, this dude's crazy. Damn! At every chance I get, this woman that has been at my neck will finally get the thing that she deserves. Yes, I'm on my villain arc, and no one will stop me. I turn for the counter to serve the pastry. I'm so tired. I don't even speak this much anyways. Whatever. Elizabeth's shoulders drops in relief. The girl at the table loses interest and returns to fiddling with her pencil. You never did tell me your name. Am I obliged to? As you said, it's common courtesy. Well, now, when did I say it was courteous? She brushed her pencil to the bag and slings it over her shoulder, winking at Elizabeth. I'll see you later, Beth. And Yama, play nice. Yeah, I feel like something's sussy with that girl. She floats out of the cafe without another word, shutting the door softly behind her. Come to think of it, how did she know my name? She probably learned it from Elizabeth. Said Elizabeth rings up my order and 3 pastries and a smoothie as I spend a few minutes pondering this strange girl. What's her name? Why do you want to know? Is it really that big of a deal? Elizabeth sighs. Her name's Natsuki Tanaka. Now you can hit on her. Congratulations! I lean over the counter until my face is an inch from hers. You're saying Natsuki ain't a ba, you know? What makes you think she's the one I want to hit on? Right as I'm about to feel a rush of triumph, I catch a slight scent. Country lavender with a hint of vanilla. It's oddly magnetic. I'm suddenly bulldozed by a sensory onslaught. I can see the curl of her long lashes, the gleam of her eyes, every perfectly tapered point of every hair, the subtle curve of her lips. I stagger backward, fighting against the images in my mind. I need to get a hold of myself. This is Elizabeth. Think. Damn it. She's always so pretty. Well, now of all times, in a shaky attempt to cover my slip up, I'll shove a bill forward. Keep the change. Elizabeth elegantly plucks the bill from my hand, and before I can process what's happening, she wrapped her fingers around my collar, pulling me forward. Oh, sexy, ain't it? Grabbed me by the collar, and you'll never speak unless. Ooh, so sexy. Her lips an inch from my jawline. Keep what change? You didn't give me enough in the first place. She releases me, and I glance at the bill I've handed her. Hilarious. It's only 1,000 yen. Crap, she's right. I feel a blush. You keep the change. You don't even have enough to pay. I slide another bill to her, the corners of her mouth full of such. Careful. Wouldn't want everyone to know that you're actually poor, wouldn't you? Yeah. She's generally amused as she passes me my order. And bustles off to make the smoothie. I hate to admit it, but she doesn't look bad when she smiles. Damn, get a grip on it! She's this is Elizabeth, the one who's hounded you all year. The Elizabeth who's kept butting you into things that aren't her business. Elizabeth believes everything is in her control. That Elizabeth. But to my senses, I select a butter croissant. She's recovered. because her face is set on default disapproving scowl.
What are you doing?
Eating a croissant.
Stop staring.
You know, your workstation has windows for
A reason.
M'lady. M'lady, you want to be treated like royalty? Alright, m'lady.
And the reason is not for you to stare like a male pervert.
What, I can't admire? Blimey! Actually British moment. Blimey!
You're insufferable.
I can't help but chuckle at the tinge of English. Wait, is she... Huh. Maybe it was just... Huh. Xoinatos, yet again with the predictions. I'll need to make some, you know, like compilation or something in the way future where I like pop off as a YouTuber. Because, whoo boy, what is just me? What is me? The future is like connected to the present and I'm just somehow awesome. So you're actually from England?
Just because I talk like British doesn't mean I'm actually from British.
I'm bored and you're talking like British.
So maybe I would. It wouldn't take so long if you wouldn't stop distracting me.
Maybe you need to learn how to actually focus. She awfully slams the lid down the blender. Ugh.
This will teach him.
Oh dear me, I would like some tea and crumpets. Tally-ho, old sport. What say you have some fish and chips? The blender picks. The weather is positively ghastly today, is it not? Then the blender stops. Elizabeth wordlessly pours the mixture into a cup and caps it, handing it over the window.
Personally, I was born and raised in Japan, just like everyone else. Secondly, just because you're not bilingual doesn't mean you have to mock people who are.
She tears the wrapper off the end of the straw and sticks it roughly into the smoothie.
Have a nice day. Come again.
With that, she strides into the back room, leaving me by myself. I actually feel uneasy as I settle into a corner. I expected Elizabeth to lash out and at me, just like every other time, but she was calm, honest, even if she was clearly annoyed. Is her heritage a weak spot? Did it bring something up? Damn! Why am I just such a jerk? Oh, the tea and crumpets. Ah, Shiguri storms in, the tiny manifestation of fury. Oh, I see. The brown-haired girl who's a student leaves the room, but then she changes the clothes and comes back here. Ah, I see.
As previously expected, the situation now merits further scrutiny. Have you compiled the information analysis of the extraction methods? Your arraigned incompetence disgusts me. Trust that you shall be receiving a visitation of your supervising officer within the next 24 hours. Good day.
She angrily shuts her phone and stuffs it in her pocket, only then to her eyes land on me.
Ah, Ishiyama. At last, someone with the manageable quantity of incompetence.
Nice to meet you, too, I guess.
Show me the receipt of your purchase.
Purchase?
For your pastries.
I almost but okay, whatever. She probably marches 13,000. She slides this to my... Aw, how nice. You need to buy me coffee for that? Oh, dyslexia brain.
This is reimbursement. As your superior, I am treating you for this meeting.
Oh, thanks. I'm honestly surprised. I thought I would just, pay for myself. Being poor and whatever.
Now, regarding tonight's mission.
Mission?
Indeed, one of my asinine
colleagues
mislaid a pivotal dossier within the 6th district of Isamu.
The 6th out of the 9 districts, also known as the District of Drugs, Gangs, General Mayhem, where little children ought not to go. I think I know where this is headed.
Your assignment is to retrieve it. Tonight.
What do you mean, retrieve it? Yeah, I saw that one coming. Why would I do this?
The better inquiry is what abhorrent consequence shall befall you if you do not.
This stalls me for a moment, but I managed to think of a passable reply. Clearly nothing too terrible, since you need me to get it for you instead of going yourself. Funnily enough, instead of lashing out at this remark, Shiguro seems impressed.
Perhaps you'll pass after all. Pass! The dossier's whereabouts are currently being established. I shall contact you with additional instructions at a later time.
I didn't even say what I want to buy, huh?
I doubt that availability is an issue.
How does she? No, I'm not even going to ask. Not that I have a schedule conflict, but like why? Then consider it your municipal burden. I never agreed to this. Do you, not wish to be something? Fine. Settled. Stay in touch. Bye. So long. Farewell. Ugh. I returned to my apartment, feeling an unusual kinship with an on-call military personnel. At this moment, everything is peaceful and quiet to the point of boredom. But the more I wait, the antsier I get. Like a ball of energy. It's tangled up inside me. It's almost like I just go through and get over. But District 6, there's so many drugs and violence. It's so sketchy. No backup, no support, no health insurance. Heck, this is probably illegal for Shigure too. Whatever. I'll be interested and helpful apparently. Since I have some free time, maybe I should? Okay. Ooh, this is new. This is new. Text a friend. Sorry, Govermecker. I probably should have watched that last time. What will... I'm mostly gonna do this. But what will I choose the next time? Whoa, crazy. What is going to happen the next time? Whoa. Will I text a friend to watch Govermecker? Who knows? Stay tuned to find out. What will happen with the drug murder mystery? Will we find something that will scar our main character for life? Or maybe we'll find some leads onto the murder mystery that we've uncovered within the TV that we have viewed early. Yeah, true. My name is Xoinatos. Love you to bits. And stay tuned to solve the mystery the next time. Peace.